Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Listen Along. I'm William, the drummer for Glass Beach and also the host of the show. Today, I have with me Chris Farren, the creator of Born Hot, the album that we are going to be listening to. You can't see Chris right now, but you can definitely hear him. Go ahead.
Woo, baby!
I'll get to Chris in a moment, but just saying hi to everyone. We got some people in the chat right now. We got TL Gay in the chat, which actually, Chris, TL Gay is the person who introduced you to me in college.
Wow. That's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, TL Gay.
And then Flying Fin Studios is in here. We got Glass Beach Band, of course. Heather from Point Nemo says Glass Beach. Hello, everybody. I do not exist outside of the stream, says someone. And TL Gay says, truly was an honor. And really, it was. Changed the trajectory of my life, I would say. Made me start listening to music, if I'm being honest.
Wow, I was your gateway to music.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Isn't that weird? And we don't have to get into that. But yeah, if you haven't joined a stream like this before, essentially what we're going to do is, let me pull up this image. Boom. All right. So this is a listen along. First, we're going to visit the band's website, Bandcamp, whatever. Purchase the album and merch if you can. If you got the means, if you want to support Chris. Supporting Chris supports my show.
What's the picture?
The picture, oh, it's an image. It's just below my chin right now. That
I can't see it.
Oh, it's on the stream. It's
right. I know that. I just want you to describe it to me.
Oh, sure. It's just a graphic that says all of the things that I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, all right. So purchase the album merch if you can, or if you're not sure about taste, you can do it afterwards. That's fine. But if you do have the means, I would encourage you.
Not sure about taste, huh?
Yeah, it's just because some people
won't like it.
Maybe.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm whatever. Then we're going to open a streaming service. I won't be playing the music live on stream. So that is up to you. You can use whatever means you have to listen to the album. I use the Green Music app. I don't endorse or encourage you to use that app, nor do I like it or the company, but you can do whatever you want, whatever works for you.
But you pay big money to have it.
It's true. I do.
And you put your music on there, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Wow, so maybe they're so nice now. Maybe they're good for artists.
You know what? Yeah, and they put my music on playlists.
Oh, so now who's singing a different tune about the Green Music app?
Oh, you caught me. Anyway, so yeah, we'll do a 3, 2, 1, go. Hit play on go to sync with me, and we should be all set. Again, here on the side we have !listen. If you type !listen into the Twitch chat, then you will get a link to Chris's link tree, which will have his merch store and all sorts of other stuff. Like everything that Chris has on the link tree is at your disposal.
That's right.
All right. Yeah. So we'll move on to the screen where you can actually see Chris now. And this will be also the Bandcamp. So this is Chris's Bandcamp. As you see here, Born Hot is not even the most recent release. Would you look at that?
Right. That's right.
That's right. We've got Phantom Friend, which I like Phantom Friend a lot, actually.
Thank you. Great song.
It is a great song. Yeah. And I mean, like, the entire discography is there. We have everything. Like your Christmas album, I also love that. Christmas
Thank you
Farren,
so much.
everything.
Thank
I have a Christmas Farren sweatshirt, a pullover.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's
am I on screen now?
You are on screen now.
Woo!
Here, let me scoot you over here. Woo! Yeah, can we get some claps in chat for Chris being on screen now?
Beautiful.
Here, I'll move you over. There you go. I just heard my roommate clap in the house.
Am I really slow and shitty looking to the people?
A little bit, yeah. Like I said, I'm doing this on my laptop, and my laptop.
It's your fault that I look like shit.
Yes, exactly.
And look, surprise! Look how good you look. Nice cinema. I get on the freaking stream and they're like, oh, I've got a freaking cinema freaking red cam. I'm a bit of a cinematographer. And here I am. I look like shit, blurry. And this is what you do, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have your friends and your some would say musical heroes is what I'm learning today onto this, and then you go, well, here, you look like shit and I look good.
That's exactly what I do. That is literally it. It's just to boost my own ego, Chris. You have to understand.
I understand.
So some other people we got in the chat here. Barely March is here. Hell yeah, baby.
From the Chord. Known from the Chord itself. Barely March.
Barely March from the Chord. We got Huskeezy, says, love Chris. Maddie goes to Glass Beach, says, hi, Chris. It's Matt Music 14, your friend who met you at the Long Branch X Fest gig.
Great. Thank you.
Splubbles here says Stash Saturday. Oh, that is actually something I'd been meaning to tell you. You're also the reason that I have a mustache.
Hello.
Yeah.
Wow.
You did it, and I'd wanted to do it for so long that I was like, you know what? I can do it too.
I love it. I'm happy.
See, because, says Chris, is so prolific. Swamp Child is here. We got a bunch of people clapping. Luckers 56. We got Barely March clapping. Everyone's clapping. We got it. Lake Erie Monster is clapping. And that's a hard one to get. It's hard to get the Lake Erie Monster clapping. All right. There's only one vinyl left. And if I like this album, I'm going to steal it ×3, says Heather from Point Nemo.
Oh, on Bandcamp? There's definitely more than one on other places. If that's okay.
That's good to know. Check survey the link tree. Find the places where the vinyl is. Purchase it. I'm going to the listening screen now. Here we are. So I've made a custom overlay for you being on stream today.
Okay.
We're gonna get into the album here pretty soon. Here I made a maximalist version of this overlay as well. Here, I'm gonna put that up on screen right now. I'm not gonna keep it like that forever, but I just kind of got carried away. That's all.
Wow, look at that. I can see it now. I have the stream open on my iPad. No big deal. I have an iPad.
Whoa! Can we get claps in the chat again for that?
I have an iPad, and I have AirPods. I have the newest iPhone. I have an Apple Pencil. I have an iMac. Yeah.
What's an Apple Pencil?
What the hell? It's so I can do my precious art on my iPad.
Oh, it's yes. It's like a what are those called? Stylus. An Apple Pencil. It's like a stylus, but it's an Apple Pencil, of course. Great.
I do not have an Apple Watch, and I don't think I want one.
Oh,
but if people in the chat vote and think I should get one, I'll start saving.
Yeah, Glass Beach Band, you want to make a poll? Also, Lake Erie Monster says Clapple. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, sweet. So, people are voting no on the Apple Watch. It's a sad day. Sad to see.
No, that's fine. I don't need. I mean, I don't really want one.
Oh, good.
Yeah. When I see somebody with one, do you have one?
No. I don't wear things on my wrists.
Oh wow. Well. You think you're better than me?
I don't know. Do you wear stuff on your wrists?
No, I would never. When I see somebody with an Apple Watch, I go, "What's your story?"
Yeah, a little eyebrow raise.
What's your job? Who are you? Julia Roberts' assistant or something?
Do you think Julia Roberts would wear an Apple Watch?
I bet she does have one. Yes. And that's the tea.
So we're going to be listening to Born Hot, which is your record that came out in 2019.
Yep, October 11th, 2019.
Well, it's been quite a bit of time since then. You got to do a full U.S. tour of that, right?
I did. I started a tour on January 15th, 2020, and I came home on March 7th, 2020.
Wow. That's kind of a long time.
Well, there was like it was like a full US tour, and then I had like a week at home, and I flew to the UK.
Okay. I gotcha.
So I feel like I did as much touring as a person in our scene possibly could on a record that came out in October, you know?
Yeah, I saw you here in LA on that tour with Max Seal, and were you?
That was a great show.
That was a great show.
That was the last show I have played.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, that's not true.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Am I an idiot? That's the last American show I played.
Yes. And it was great. It was great. When touring and stuff comes back, and if you hop back in there or you release another record and you do another tour, I'd be excited to see you again.
And I'm here to announce I will hop back in there and I will make another record.
You heard it here first. Breaking news.
I'm playing a wedding in St. Louis, June 24th. Nobody can go. I'm so sorry. Except for if you're the person who is
getting married
or if you're close friends with them.
Sure. Friends or family, yeah. Of course. All right. Well, you've announced one show that we can't go to.
That's right.
Hey.
Well, I'm going on a European tour with Brian Fallon that starts in 11 months. So put that on your calendar.
Hey, there we go. Yeah, do you like touring?
I love touring.
You've done quite a bit of it.
I love it so much. I prefer it to any other style of living.
So you don't actually mind like being away from home or anything? No. Okay.
I mean, I love my beautiful wife, Cassandra J. Farren, no relation. But you know, we see each other all the time.
Sure. Does she ever come on tour with you?
She has before. She's done some tour managing for me, but she has like kind of a hectic job at home. She's a production coordinator for, you know, commercials and shit like that. So
wow.
Yeah.
I mean, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever go on set with her?
No, I'm just too scared.
Yeah.
I just feel like I would immediately be doing something wrong. Or like there's been situations where she's like, we don't have a PA. Do you think maybe you could be a PA for just today? And then like luckily like 10 minutes later somebody else will like come through. But like even the thought of being on set with her just gives me anxiety because I just know that I would she's like such like a great hardworking person, and I am only like that in very, very specific situations.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't I can't imagine.
Yeah. No. I mean I get you. Also being a PA is not very fun.
Yeah, it doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, no. I mean I was I've done some PA work, and I've been like the gopher.
Right.
On set. There's one time I ran 2 miles to get a hard drive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice exercise.
Yeah, it was great. got me off set, got me moving. It was good. Well, I suppose we can probably get around to it. Let's
get her done, as you would say.
Me personally?
That's what you say.
Yeah, that is my catchphrase.
Isn't that your big quote, your catchphrase? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm known for. Yeah, it's that one, and like, here's your sign. I do that one too.
I remember that. Yes, that's you.
So pull up a streaming service provider of your choice. No endorsements from me. No encouragement towards one or the other.
You have a Spotify shirt on under your Chris Farren shirt.
I just got to take this one off, and I've got the big green, logo right there, and. Pull that up. I'll give you a little bit of time to do that. Just reiterating here, I'm going to do a countdown. This is not it, but I'll go 3, 2, 1, go. That wasn't it. And on go, you will hit play, and I will hit play, and then we should be synced up, and everything should be good.
Beautiful.
Great. Any last things you want to say, maybe about the record or anything before we hop into it?
I did think about listening to it before we did this, and then I didn't.
Hey, don't worry. I've listened to it enough the last week for both of us. I think I listened to it like an upwards of 10 times to prepare for this.
Woo!
I gotta, you know.
On Spotify.
Oh yeah, I'm racking up your streaming numbers. Don't worry.
Nice.
I'm getting you those pitties.
You know, I feel I don't. Speaking of Spotify, as this is your Spotify sponsored
Yes.
podcast,
Not sponsored, but yes.
I feel you all are probably better at this than me, but I'm always like get so like exhausted the thought of like thinking about Spotify and like if I want to stress myself out, I will like go into like the artist's Spotify thing and just like look at everything.
Yeah.
And just feel and just try to, I don't know. I think bands that think about that stuff are probably likely to be more successful than me, but it hurts, and it's like, oh God, what do I have to like? Hey, put it on Punks Unleashed, and you know, great company though. I love what they do.
Yeah, I love them. I love how they treat us, their staff. It's really pretty wonderful. I check my numbers every day.
What?
I know. I'm horrible. You shouldn't. If you're an artist, I'm telling
you. You're like an evil.
I know.
Evil kingpin of emo, aren't you?
Yeah. No, not only that, I check almost everybody else's numbers too. Like everyone I can. I'm like looking at everybody's stuff.
Oh, you're comparing. Yes.
I know. It's horrible. I'm unhealthy. It's unhealthy.
Yep. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. I mean, also, what do you do with the information?
You feel good or bad. You feel good or bad depending on how it goes.
Yeah, because I mean, there's nothing like concrete. I can't just be like, oh, our numbers are down. Let me go.
Right.
Let me get them back up.
I'll notice, like, let's say, like, for example, like a band like Max Seal has like way more streams than I do, and they're honestly nothing. They're crap. They're a tiny little band. They're great. They're a wonderful band. I've taken them on tour. But I think my music doesn't end up on like playlists as much because it's not like, you know, Max Seal, at least some of their earlier records kind of like fits into like more of like a sound that is, you know, like an emo sound or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my shit is like, do you like circus music, I guess, or whatever the fuck it sounds like?
It's like circus, like 80s synth homage, bedroom pop, you know.
And where's that playlist?
If it did exist, it would probably mostly be you, maybe a couple Doty songs.
Dido. It's Dido.
Oh, thank you.
Pronounced Dido.
That's like, yeah, like with the Eminem song, right?
That's right. Oh, you want to do it? All right, fine. We can listen to the record.
Has everybody had a chance to pull up their streaming service of choice? I'm going to go back to the less maximalist overlay, just because I personally like it more, if you don't mind.
Wait, what did you just say?
I said I'm going to the less maximalist overlay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. It's just a little less busy. It draws more attention to like you, me, us chatting. Cool. Everybody, you've had your chance. Glass Beach Band says that the poll, we're trying to make them stop. Let's see here. Poll results, 67% said no way. 33% said sure for you getting an Apple Watch.
So I don't have to get one.
You don't, no.
That's great.
It is great. Let's see here. William, please change your Twitter name to the evil kingpin of emo. Okay. I have run into this on Twitter. If I change my username, that is often how people refer to me, even when they meet me in person. Like when we went on our tour right before the pandemic, at that time my Twitter username was Leafy on Greyjoy, and
Game of Thrones reference.
Yeah, and Pokemon as well. It's a little.
I don't know Pokemon.
Yeah, but
I only watch mature things like Game of Thrones.
Well, people were just calling me Leafeon to my face. And I was like, I mean, it's not really bad, but I was like, that was weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow.
How does taking away the mini Chris Farrens help attract more attention to Chris Farren? Because then you're paying attention to the real Chris Farren,
Yes,
not these imposters.
that's right.
Okay, we've done it. I've given you all enough time. Let's pull up the music. Let's
Okay.
listen to the songs. I don't know if you're going to find glee in this, but you're definitely the most chaotic guest I've ever had.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so are you ready, Chris?
Yes.
Audience, I hope you're all ready. You've pulled up your streaming provider of, I would say of choice, but really...
Spotify, baby.
Yeah, definitely not the sponsor of the episode.
I'm actually using Apple Music, if I'm being honest. It's just easier to go from... Before it was Apple Music, when it was just iTunes, that was where I had all my music.
That makes
And
sense.
so you go into Apple Music, it looks the same.
That's
And
good.
That's what I use.
You don't like things to change?
That's a good question. Let me think about that. At the end of the record, I will tell you if I like things
Great.
to change or not.
Okay, cool. Here we go. This is Born Hot by Chris Farren.
Wait. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. So Born Hot by Chris Farren. The first song is Busy.
Yes.
And I'm going to be saying the song titles as we go, by the way.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Born Hot, Chris Farren, Busy. 3, 2, what? Are you good?
Wait. Hold on. Okay. So you said, oh, it's playing. Hold on. All right. Stop. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, and on go, when I say go, you hit play.
Got it.
Got it. Cool. All right. Is it all right? We're ready? I'll give everybody a second to restart. Because they may have already. Okay. You good? Oh, are you standing?
Yeah, I have to stand.
You have to?
Well, I just feel like standing.
Oh, okay. So again, Born Hot.
Oh shit! Yeah.
By Chris Farren. Born Hot by Chris Farren. First song. It's called Busy. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's playing. I can hear it.
Me too.
Hell yeah. The melody of this song, I keep thinking. You ever have an experience where you're like, did I write this melody?
Yes.
Or is this something I just can't figure out what it actually is?
No, absolutely. Also, this is such a banging intro. I love this song.
Thank you.
Like, you're going to get a lot of that, by the way, because the point of... Because you think it's going to... And then you hold it back.
Yeah, baby.
So good.
Thank you. Yes.
So good. What have I done?
Are you sitting backwards in your chair like AC Slater from Saved by the Bell? On Peacock?
I wasn't going to, but now I
Saved
could.
by the Bell, a new class on Peacock now.
Are you... Okay, hold on.
Here we go.
Yeah, I love the way that kicks in. I love this guitar tone, too, and the synth.
Thank you.
I love this line, too. Anyone... One more time. No.
That's not true. Actually, I did not shatter every mirror in my house.
Oh, so you're a liar?
I'm a liar. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never gonna be that way. Here it is.
Beautiful.
Did you play all the guitar solos on this record?
Yes.
Cool. I love the way you write solos, by the way. Very melodic, very, like, every solo fits the song.
Thank you.
Da-da-na-na-na.
The second single from Born Hot.
This one is Love Theme from Born Hot. This might be my favorite song on the album, if I'm being honest.
Oh, thank you.
It's a hard choice, though.
Snare's too loud.
Is it?
I say, yeah. Whatever. Who cares?
Let's stay in love.
And Jenny Owen Young's singing in the background. Actually, Jenny was singing in the background of the last song, too.
Barely March says, I love this song almost as much as I love my M1 Mac Mini and iPhone X.
Yeah, baby.
Dying to know. This, like, more subdued melody on the chorus is so good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's always kind of tricky making a chorus that kind of goes down a little bit instead of up, you know?
Yeah.
But it's fun to try.
It worked really well. It's like so catchy too. I love it.
The guitar that I'm playing, like that you hear panned, is I put all like high strings on a guitar, and I think it's called like Nashville tuning. It's like standard tuning, but it's like if you took a 12-string guitar but got rid of the lower strings and it was just all high strings. That's what that is. Isn't that interesting?
It is. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Let's just stay in.
What are you doing with your chair?
And this is the hotline.
And now you're gone?
This is Search For Me.
Your video's gone.
I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back.
Lead single. That was true. It was cold. That was true. I miss Jenny. And I definitely needed money. Jeff Rosenstock in the background singing backups. I think Jenny's in there too. Where are you? Where'd you go?
I'm coming back. Don't worry. Now or ever. There you go.
There you are.
I loved the like hotline idea.
Thank you. I just got an email from my record label asking me if I wanted to take it down because we just haven't used it in so long.
Sure.
And I probably will because it's over.
Sure. I didn't even realize it lasted this long.
Yeah. There is a Starbucks and a Target very close to my house.
I love that guitar
Fist
tone.
pedal.
I love that. Was I glowing in the dark? Great line.
Thank you. That piano, I recorded that at Bedrock in LA, in just like a practice room. I don't think you're allowed to do that.
Oh, so you didn't then.
And people were playing like drums, like, you know, it's not for recording. You're not you're probably not allowed to, but you're also like, it's not a good idea to record in those things because it's just you hear other bands playing.
Yeah.
So I had to do a lot of EQing to get shit out of the piano mix.
Wow. Taking out most of the low end on that? All right.
Too dark.
Yes. This song is too dark.
There's more of that piano at Bedrock. When I was writing this record, I went on like a little trip, like a sexy little writing trip, and I went to Gainesville, Florida, and stayed at my friend James Bowman, who is the guitar player for Against Me. I stayed at his house while his family and him were out of town. So I just hung out in Gainesville, where I don't really know anybody, and nobody knew I was there, even if I did know anybody there. So I was just like totally alone for like a week and a half, just writing songs. I wrote like 10 songs, and Too Dark and Floruit de Maga are the two I wrote there.
Okay. What happened with the other 8 songs?
They sucked.
Okay. Good.
Well,
that's good for people to know. Yeah.
No, I write probably between like 60 and 80 songs per record. And then I end up with like 12.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Do you ever keep
like,
some of the
sounds impressive,
ideas?
but then like the songs, they suck shit. So it's not that impressive.
Yeah. Oh, you wouldn't believe how many songs I wrote. They're all ass.
And I'm drinking black tea as I mentioned this song, and I do own a few Neil Young t-shirts.
So how do you decide when you're going to lie and when you're going to tell the truth on your songs?
Whenever it's convenient for me in my twisted little mind.
Oh, that's why we love you.
Yes.
There are elements of this song that kind of remind me of Vampire Weekend.
Interesting. I do enjoy Rostam's production style. And that's Laura Stevenson in the back singing. And she made it so much. I mean, having her on songs just makes I'm like, oh, this is like a real song now. And this instrumental, I have to say, Gin Gins as a tasty treat for your mouth. And you can use code GlassBeach at gingins.com.
You can't, and no.
To get Gin Gins, the tasty candy for your sweet little mouth.
It's highly possible that that's true, that is a tasty candy for your sweet little mouth, but it is not a sponsor. We don't have an affiliate link, but you can still purchase them on your own.
Gingin.com/glassbeach.
Well, legally no, but do you prefer other people doing harmonies to yourself? Do you ever stack your own harmonies?
I hate doing harmonies. I hate writing them. I don't really feel like I know how to write them.
Oh, sure.
And Laura is like a fucking genius at it. So anytime I can think of a friend who can do it, I pop them on.
And this is Domain Lapse. The chorus.
This is about my wife quitting Whole Foods and becoming a production coordinator.
Oh, that's really sweet.
That's right.
Perfect husband right there.
That's me. That's Jenny Owen Young's. And that snare hit right before the chorus was Jenny Owen Young's idea.
Hey, stay together.
That last line of the chorus took me forever to figure out what to say there. But I'm glad I figured it out.
Yeah, it worth the time. Yeah, that's just, this song has such a good chorus.
Thank you.
You are very good at writing choruses. I feel like I keep saying that to like everybody who's on, but you're really.
Thank you.
I love the robot voice. Go on your way. That like, ow. What is that?
I think that might be. I think I sampled Laura's voice, or maybe Jenny's voice, but that is like very inspired by Beverly Hills by Weezer.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is my favorite guitar solo on the record.
Yes, I agree.
It's very like Nels Cline, like Wilco style.
I like how low key it comes in, and like it doesn't even like build up substantially. Yeah. It's just there, very present.
And that's Jeff Rosenstock playing synth.
Yep. How do you build out your instrumentation? Do you like kind of know what you're looking to do, or do you just put down like some bass?
I just kind of put shit down. I just keep putting shit down until, I mean, that's kind of the benefit of recording the way I do, you know, just like not being in a studio and not like just being able to kind of fuck around until you figure it out.
Yeah. And this is, does the good outweigh the bad? This is the circus song.
Certainly.
Yeah. This is like, you know those cute pet videos on YouTube? And the like ukulele, like xylophone music for those?
Yeah.
This is like if those songs were good.
Yeah. Thank you.
This is unusual. I love this line. I love that.
Thank you.
Outweigh the bad. Another banger chorus from Chris Farren.
Oh shit. My headphones became unplugged right when I said my precious jerk-off instruction line.
I was actually going to ask if you did that on purpose.
No, I didn't.
No? Okay.
I love that line.
Oh, good. Good. Hey.
Have you ever seen the TV show Detroiters?
No, I haven't.
It's Tim Robinson and Sam Richardson's show.
Oh, yeah.
And there's like a kind of a throwaway joke where Sam Richardson like is like looking at something and Tim Robinson's like, "What are you looking at?" He goes, "Oh, it's a jerk off instruction video." And I was like, "I know what that is." And then I was like, "Wow, it's so crazy to maybe potentially like have something in your life all the time, but never hear it in media or said.
Yes, yeah.
And then I was like, I'm gonna do that.
Of everyone. And a good vocal performance right there too.
Thank you.
Yeah, love your voice just generally. Overall, just love your voice.
Thank you.
Especially love your voice when you're like going for it.
Yeah, thanks. I would say recording vocals is my nightmare. My least favorite thing on earth to do.
Do you do full takes through, or do you like meticulously go like line by line, or
It kind of depends.
sure?
It depends. It changes all the time. It really is just how it depends on how confident I am feeling in myself.
Mm-hmm.
Which is usually pretty low, baby. Wow. Great song.
This is I Was Amazing.
I realized recently, long after I wrote and recorded this song, I did some like Taylor Swift covers comp at some point after this record came out, and I covered, I forget whatever song I covered of hers. Holy Ground? Is that a Taylor Swift song?
Yeah, Hollow Ground.
The choruses, the chorus of that song and the chorus of this song, it's the same. It's the exact same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, unfortunately, yes, I completely accidentally ripped off Taylor Swift.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I mean, it's good.
That's Jess Abbott from Tancred singing in the background.
This the riff, the like main riff for this song, and like kind of the feeling of the song reminds me of that I think the song like I'll Stop the World and Meld with You. You know that song?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's a good song.
Yeah.
I think that bell was this.
And then the dog like bark thing right before the chorus.
That's
wow,
just
wow.
me going ba 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 ba.
Is it really?
Yep. Ba 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 ba. I think I pitched my voice down a little bit. That line is directly from True Detective Season 3. I can't fall asleep and I can't wake up. Spoken by Scoot McNairy from True Detective Season 3.
Is that Mahershala Ali's character?
No, but that's the season.
That is the season.
Scoot McNairy is like a character actor that you would recognize.
I get you. So True Detective has a writing credit on this song?
Yeah, Taylor Swift and True Detective.
Wow, the features on this record.
I know, right?
And this is Are You Still There?
This song is about my wife's dad died, and it's about being a partner to somebody who is experiencing grief, I guess.
Sure.
And isn't that fun?
Is this like a big conversation that you have to have? Like when you're going to be like writing a song like this, do you go like, hey, is it okay if I write this song?
Not ahead of time, because
Right.
then it's like way too much pressure. But if I write a song, I'll let her hear it, and she's very supportive and yeah.
But yeah, it gets like an A-OK to be on the record.
Right. Yeah.
That's literally something I was going to ask about this song, because also I love that line. You didn't say why, so of course I worried more.
Yeah.
That's
just like a thing. Like, I don't know if anybody's been through the fucking awful experience of like receiving a text message about somebody dying. Like, you know something's wrong just by the way they say like, hey, you know?
Yeah. Also, I love this chorus too.
Thank you.
Yeah, you'd be hard pressed to find a song of yours I don't love the chorus on. So maybe I'll just stop saying it.
You can. I'm happy to hear you keep saying it, and you can hear Carl Coon from Museum Mouth in the background of this song.
Still there. I'm on your side. Yeah, you have a really.
I tried this song, like, musically to me is I try to make kind of like my own version of like the more upbeat Belle and Sebastian songs.
Oh, sure. What I was thinking is you have like a really genuine way of kind of plainly stating like feelings and like situations and in ways that are very evocative and like emotional in your lyrics. I love the way that you write lyrics.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I love it when songwriters say things that you say all the fucking time, but like they recontextualize them within the emotional framework of whatever they're talking about, you know? Like, I feel like John Darnell does that a lot. That's Stevie from Adult Mom in the background.
Oh, cool. Wow, you actually... Okay, I know we made a joke about like features, but like you've... Really, the features on this record. Wow. So you have a like little piano that's like doubling your melody.
Yeah,
I think. Is that something that you like planned for, or were you just like listening to the song? You're like, you know what, this needs a double.
Probably more like that. Like, yeah, I don't really like. I'm sure I have like a bag of tricks that I do like instinctually, but most of the time I'm just kind of like listen. Like, I'm also kind of like mixing while I record at the same time, so I'm always kind of like hearing like what needs to be somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really sweet part.
Thanks.
When you made this record, did you know you were going to be kind of like more synthwave kind of 80s with it?
I knew that I wanted to make something that reflected the way I perform live.
Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't want it to feel like a live band. I wanted it to feel I wanted, I I don't know if I completely was successful, but I wanted to bridge the gap between my live show and my recordings.
Yeah.
Because Can't Die is essentially just real drums.
Yeah.
It's like a band. And I'm not really interested in having a band for this project. I like the way I do it. I think it's unique to me, and I have a lot of fun doing it. And if I want to play in a band, I have Antarctica Vespucci.
Yeah, I was going to mention Antarctica Vespucci because that's another favorite band of mine. Shock.
Thank you. I should mention I co-wrote this song with Tyler from Diners.
The space in your love.
And Tyler and I realized long after this record came out that the very end of this song, we ripped off a Diners song by accident.
Oh.
Just at the very end of the song, there's like an instrumental break. I'll point it out when it happens.
Love this. Love the little chimey bell thing there.
Thank you. And a laugh track.
I love that too.
Yeah. I love weird headphone shit,
Yeah. And those really what is it? I always get a high pass and low pass fucked up.
I have no idea. I record all my own records. I don't really know what a bus is.
Okay.
I mean, I get it.
I know.
I get it, but I don't really know. I don't listen to Steely Dan, but I think is this what Steely Dan sounds like? This is basically it, right? I think I like Steely Dan. I just have never dove in.
You just, yeah, you just never listened to Steely Dan, but yeah. But it is someone that's everyone likes, so.
Yeah. That's the Diners part that we ripped off. The boom, pop, pop, boom, pop, pop.
Are there any live drums on this record?
No. I sampled like the kick and snare from Can't Die for a few of like the
That's
more
cute.
like the bigger like the Can't Die kick is really like boom. It's ridiculous. that kick and snare that's from Can't Die.
Oh, the last one was Space in Your Love. I don't think I said that. And can you pronounce this one for me?
Floruit de Maga. I don't know. The song is about my father-in-law who passed away in 2018.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And this song's about him. And it's kind of like
that's the same person that was the subject of the other song.
Right. Well, my wife's kind of the subject of that song, but about her grief over his loss. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And Floruit de Maga is not a real anything. So he lived in Puerto Rico. And the state flower or whatever of Puerto Rico is something called the flor de Maga. Flor de Maga. And floruit, that is a word that means like, I'm looking it up. Floruit means, it says, used in conjunction with a specified period or set of dates to indicate when a particular historical figure lived, worked, or was most active. So it's just like a nice little, I guess it's like a tribute to him.
Wow. I mean, and this is a great penultimate song too. It is another really good weird chorus. Love this bridge.
Thank you. It's it's weird to write about people who have died because there's part of you that's like, you're like, I don't know. It's there's something about it that can potentially feel gross because you're like, I'm like monetized. I'm like using this horrible experience in my life and somebody else's life to be like, I don't know. But then that's what art is anyway. Like you're expressing yourself and your feelings. But yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if you want my opinion on it, it is a little bit difficult in our space to produce art that isn't directly linked to money in some way.
Of course.
So I wouldn't say it's like your incentive to.
No, I know, but it's just, yeah. Even for art, take money completely out of it. Sure. Just for art and just being like, oh, what am I gonna write about now? Oh shit, I talked over it. That was him.
I was gonna ask, yeah.
He would just go on like long rant. He was very like a transcendental meditation, like kind of like hippie type person who would just talk about astral, like wild stuff. And so I would just start like recording him when he would talk about stuff. And that was from like an 8-minute long recording I have of him when he went to bed.
It is kind of telling that he thanked you for letting him talk.
Yeah.
Like, thank you for listening.
Yeah.
That's a sign of someone who talks a lot.
Yeah.
And I mean, hell, you're probably glad you have those recordings now.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. This song is credits.
Yeah. I love this song. I would say overall, this is probably my favorite song on the record. Because I would say of all the songs on the record, this most accurately lines up with my listening taste for music.
Sure.
And I'll tell you what, I was fucking so high on pot when I wrote this song. So let that be a lesson.
Is that an endorsement to smoke
I don't
weed?
know. It's if you like the song, it is. If you don't like the song, it's not.
I suppose. This comes back to that personal taste we were talking about earlier.
That's right. You know what? I just saw somebody say Longbeard an influence on this song. And probably, yeah. Because that record is kind of this vibe, this kind of like soft guitar-y shit. Yeah. Yes.
We were talking, by we I mean Glass Future was talking recently about like how people end records, and most of the time it's either like they end it with like an extremely huge song or they end it with like something very subdued, and it's kind of hard to do either without feeling a little bit like cliched.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I think that you have almost leaned into the cliche so hard by calling it credits and having it be so subdued that it just like feels perfect.
Yeah, I honestly, I didn't want this song to be last, but my Jenny Owen Youngs, who, let's say, executive produced the record, basically she would like come over every like few weeks and I would play her everything and she would like give me ideas.
Oh, cool.
Oh wait, well, we missed it.
Yeah.
I sing Fall in Love Again like in the beginning.
Yeah.
Which effectively makes the end look like the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the line. Oh, here's beautiful. Have you ever heard the Nick Cave record? What the fuck is it called? Motherfucker, what the fuck is it called? Push the Sky Away?
No.
That record was a huge inspiration for that song, I guess, as well, along with Longbeard, probably.
I want to say when you said the explanation like fall in love again, and you were like, yeah, making the end look like the beginning. There's a little bit of a delay, you know, for the stream. You and me are experiencing this slightly different.
Right.
Yeah, my roommate and like bandmate Jonas, I audibly heard them go, "Oh!" like in the other room.
Hell yeah.
In here, even with my headphones on, like listening to music. So that was funny.
I just love doing stuff like that. I love records to, you know, this is like such a fucking musician thing to say, but I love records to feel like records and to like relate to each other in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Like the Saddle Creek bands, I think, were the first bands I heard do stuff like that, like Tim Kasher and Bright Eyes and all that kind of stuff. Kind of changed the way I viewed records pretty much.
No, I mean, Jay will often talk about like the difference between writing a record and writing a bunch of songs. And that's like something I think about a lot because like historically I've just like written songs.
Right.
For my own personal work. And Jay approaches like every album as an album.
Right.
And so it kind of like just changes the way that like the experience is done. And it's made me think a lot more about records too. I think about like The Greatest Generation by the Wonder Years, for example, because they have like that big climactic like end song where they just like go back through all of like the melodies and like lyrics from the rest of the record. I mean, like Origami Angel did that too with Somewhere City, which was the last listen along that I did. Little plug, all the other listen alongs are on the Second Glass Beach channel on YouTube. So
YouTube, you like YouTube?
I like YouTube.
You approve of YouTube?
All
their business practices?
No. Hey.
Okay.
No, but I don't approve of their business practices, and I
actually don't even know if they have evil.
They do. They have evil.
Of course they must.
Yeah. They do have evil, but
are you in there in your YouTube checking your precious YouTube numbers?
Actually, no. I don't check any YouTube analytics because there's like really no point. I mean, nobody's looking at our YouTube.
You don't benefit. You're not going to benefit from that.
Yeah.
Only your precious little Spotify number.
You know what? Here's the deal. If I knew how to check my Apple numbers, I'd do that too. So I'm kind of thankful I don't know how to access that.
Yeah.
How
do I get my streams up? Go ahead.
How do you get your streams up?
Go ahead. Tell me how.
I have no idea. Okay, wait. How do we get your streams up? Get a bunch of
become more famous?
Yeah, get a bunch of money, become more famous. If I had one pitch for anybody increasing their streams, it would be to make good music.
Done. Check.
Check. Have a bunch of young fans.
I think I have young fans.
I think you probably have.
You have younger fans for sure.
Yeah. And then
but as they mature, they will come to me.
Grow out of our music and go to you.
Come to me.
Yeah, they'll go for something more mature. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly I have no idea. I know you're not like genuinely asking me. But
I am half genuinely asking you.
Sure. I wish I knew because like we just got lucky. I don't know if it's because like we have like a bunch of young fans and they just listen to their own playlists and like other people's playlists all the time because our songs end up on a lot of personal playlists. That's like where we get most of our streams actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really weird and in a cool way. And people are just like, I don't know, listening to it over and over again. And I don't know if that's just because people really like it a lot or if it's like, I mean, there's something to be said about like a lot of our audience being neurodivergent. And I know that like some of them have talked about our music being a hyperfixation for them. And I don't know if that's helping. By no means am I being like try to find all of the fans with ADHD and
You and your little kingpin over here.
Yeah.
All right. New poll for Glass Beach. Where did you do the last poll? Just in the chat?
Yeah, it's a good question. Glass Beach Band, where did you do the last poll? Did you do it on our Twitter?
Not on Twitter. I don't see it on Twitter.
Okay.
Should I follow Glass Beach back on Twitter finally after all this year? What does the people think?
It was on Twitch. What did the people think? The question is, should you follow us back on Twitter?
That's right. Should I do it?
I don't know. I mean, how often do you use Twitter?
Every minute of my life.
Yeah?
Every second of my waking fucking life I'm on. No, I don't know.
I'm on it a lot.
It's one of the things I look at.
Sure.
On my phone, however much that is.
People are saying, please do it, Chris.
People are saying one person said that.
People are saying.
And then somebody said Twitter isn't real.
Oh.
What is that?
Have you heard about Twitter Blue?
What's that?
It's the paid version of Twitter.
Oh.
$2.99 a month.
What do you get?
You can do undo tweet, which is different than delete tweet. And you can do, I think there's an edit option, and then also you can customize your Twitter page or whatever, like different colors and like images and stuff.
And you have that?
No.
Not yet.
I won't.
Not yet until you see that you can check your precious little Twitter numbers.
No.
Your demographics.
I won't.
So
Yeah.
TL Gay says, Chris, as the one who introduced William to you, I believe following back is a noble and just response. Well, I follow William.
Yeah, that's true. Although that's got to be a nightmare, though, because I just retweet a bunch of stuff.
I see your tweets.
I hope you mute.
I think if I'm being honest, I probably have your retweets muted, which is a very nice thing you can do.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, because that's the account that I retweet everybody who mentions Glass Beach.
Yes.
With. Yeah. Which is fun. I like to see it. And yeah.
Of course. It's fun to do. And it's annoying when people complain about that. And now that there's the option, if you don't want to see stuff like that, you just don't have to see it. Fucking beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But if I need the news from you, if you got big news that you bring to the main tweet, then I'll see it.
I actually didn't know you could mute retweets.
It's great.
Is that something you can only do because you're verified?
Maybe.
It might be. That's funny.
I would check. I would check.
Yeah.
Because I think you can, but who knows?
Don't let too many of our fans know that, because they might just mute my retweets and then nobody will see any of them.
They love to see your press.
It's true. The new poll. Should Chris Farren follow Glass Beach back on Twitter? We got the poll right now.
Yeah, the results?
No, it's still going, I think. Yeah, I can vote right now, though. I won't skew the results. William, I don't have a Twitter, so just pretend I am tweeting you right now to say that Glass Beach is an awesome band. That brings me a lot of joy, so thank you. That's very sweet. Thank you so much. I will pretend. There, you know what? Retweet. I've done it.
Sky says anyone can mute retweets. Shout out to Sky, one of the mods from the Chris Court. Hell yeah.
Hey.
I didn't ask her if she wanted to be a mod. I just made her one. Is that bad? Is that an abuse of my power? And I think it is.
Yeah. You know what? That can be the next poll.
Is Chris Farren abusing his power?
Yeah. Great.
And we'll just sit in silence until the results.
Yeah, we'll sit in silence until the results. Sure. Barely March subscribed at tier 1. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Whoa.
Oh, the results. The results are in. 75% said, of course. 25% said, absolutely not.
All right, here I go. Da 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 da.
Dun, 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 dun.
Followed and muted. Oh, fun.
Do you follow us on Instagram?
Probably not. Another poll?
Another poll. Let's get it going. Let's do the abuse of power one first, please. Live on Twitch, the follow.
And make the poll a little jokey in case somebody sees it and is like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah. Yes, make it obvious it's a joke so that people aren't like... I think, yeah, if they saw like anybody's name next to the word abuse, it could get a little dicey.
That's right.
Yeah. But thank you again, Barely March, for the subscribe at tier 1. Thank you. Barely March has been here was here for the Origami Angel listen along and this one. So that's very cool.
Barely March is a great fan of mine. I understand that he makes music as well.
And you can only be great at one thing, so unfortunately it's the fan thing.
I mean, I don't know. I have yet to unless I've said I've listened. Have I ever like retweeted something and say, I listened to this? Usually I didn't listen to it. No, I listened to Barely March one time. I don't know. I gotta think. Maybe I'll listen to find out if I've listened. Isn't that interesting?
No, you did not listen to it, and that's fine. Says
and then Barely March probably has better Spotify numbers than me too. Don't you?
Hey, you know what?
Don't you, Barely March?
We can go to the browsing screen, and I can figure it out.
I don't want to do
that. It's okay. Yeah. Hey, I mean...
Barely March in Ian Cohen's pocket, I've heard.
You know what? I have heard that. I have heard. Barely March says, I love Spotify and I love all of the money they give me every month.
That's
hey,
nice.
There it is.
See, that's some nice support.
Yeah, that's really what we've been missing in the music scene. We've been bands supporting Spotify. That's what we need.
Openly, and aggressively
supporting Spotify.
Because people like, everybody does this thing. They're like, oh, I don't like it, but here's the link.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
We all do it. I want to see somebody say, I like it, and here's the link because it's my favorite website, Spotify. Take a stand for once in your life. Amazon Prime, Spotify,
Apple,
my favorite.
Your favorite.
Hobby Lobby. Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did I think I just followed on Instagram without waiting for the poll. Wait, did I?
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Wait, did we do another poll? Glass Beach? I'm saying it like I don't know. It's Jonas. Instagram poll said yes. Okay. That's good. That's good.
Oh, that I'm abusing my power. That I should follow you on Instagram.
The Instagram one. Wait, did we do the abusive power one? But like as a joke, like clearly a joke. It was so quick they both missed it. Oh, yeah, it was really fast. How fast was the poll? Are you doing extremely fast polls? Is that how you're getting us? All right. I don't know how much time you got.
What we listen to Can't Die? What are we winding down? What's up? What's the wrap up?
Well, the wrap up's 2 p.m. Pacific.
Whoa, we're going long, baby.
We
I
don't
can do
have
that.
to, though.
I'm happy to do it. I got pee. I'll be right back.
All right.
Hey, my friend, here. So I'll get some Born Hot fan art to sit right here while I go pee.
Great.
BRB.
Oh, it fell.
Don't talk about me.
Okay.
Talk about me nicely.
Okay. Well, chat. I guess. Oh, we got the abusive power as a joke, of course. Great. Get that vote in. 3 minutes on this one. Well, thanks everybody for being here. What are we thinking? Like, how long is Can't Die? How long is Can't Die? Because I love that record too. I could definitely do that one. Let me check it out. 29 minutes, 12 seconds? We could do it. Should we do it? I got time. This goes till 2. We could do it. No one's stopping me. Swamp Child says, let's do it. I do really love Can't Die. Like, we're getting an emphatic yes here. Also, maybe you can see it a little bit better now, but to the left there, you see that mural of Garfield's funeral. One section of it. Also, I want to say that like teal bass in the background is gorgeous. I've been like eyeing that the whole time. Yeah, I mean, till 2002. Oh, hey, till 2002. Hey. Sky Mutsuko says yes. Everyone's saying yes. Are we doing Can't Die? I guess. Hey.
Did I say that my friend Violet made this?
Oh, that wasn't you.
No, I didn't make this. I make my own fan art.
You do?
No, I make art of me.
Sure.
That's not fan art.
You know what? Yeah, here.
That's my precious art.
There.
Is my music fan art? Because all the songs are about me?
Are all of them about you?
I mean, they're all kind of about me.
Sure.
I'm always saying me, me, me.
That's true.
I do this. I do this. I walk to the store.
I bought a Neil Young t-shirt.
I'm sad today.
I'm sad tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All day I dream about sex. That's corn.
Everyone is saying we should listen to Can't Die.
Let's go! Can't Die, baby!
Yeah, if we start it now, we'll be done right before 2.
Perfect. Wow, we're really fucking doing it.
We're doing it. Are you sure? This is your last chance.
If I'm here till 2 anyway, what
you don't have to be. That's what I'm saying.
Talk to you or listen to my own music. Come on, let's go.
Oh, can I tell you really quick? You were on one of my favorite podcasts, the Bechtel Cast.
I love Jamie.
Yeah.
And Caitlin, great people.
I mean, yes. Yeah. And I really like that episode. You covered Frozen.
That's right. It was fun.
It was fun. People should listen to that. Listen to the Bechtel Cast and listen to the Chris Farren episode. It's a good time.
That's the show I saw you at. It was a Jamie. Wasn't it a Jamie show?
It was a Jamie Loftus show, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen you at 2 of them, I think.
Yeah. Yep. The Hackers one and the
Hackers Who
Virginity
Code
one.
And the Virginity one, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, speaking of an abuse of power, I think I abused my power the first time we met at that show.
Is the power in that situation just being in the same place as me?
Being in the same place as you, and then I'm going to use the word accosted, but like
that's unfair.
Sure.
You nice politely approached me.
And I said, check your fucking email.
Yeah.
Not quite like that.
Sorry, I'm eating another gingins.com/glassbeach for 50% off.
A real affiliate, not a real affiliate. Legally, not a real affiliate.
Go to Glass Beach, go to the links and use their Amazon affiliate link and get yourself some gingins, and the Glass Beach Patreon gets a little kickback on that. Legally,
no to most of that, but we do have a Patreon that you can go join. It's patreon.com/glassbeachband.
Wow, nice.
But it is unrelated to Amazon.
And it's Patreon above board. And are they owned by Jeff Bezos?
I mean, I don't think they're owned by Jeff Bezos, but
Beelzebub himself.
Beelzebub? Beelzebub? Beelzebub?
Doesn't it? No. I agree that billionaires shouldn't exist, but it does seem nice. He's so rich.
Here's what I think.
Go ahead.
I think millionaires shouldn't exist.
What?
Yeah.
1 million?
Yeah, 1 million. I think millionaires shouldn't exist.
You think I shouldn't exist?
Oh, here's the number. Yeah, are we getting to the segment where you pull up your bank account now? Or?
Well, I, instead of my bank account, I'm just typing in Chris Farren net worth because this is always very entertaining to me. Yeah, it's Chris Farren net worth between $1 and $5 million. It says.
Does it really?
It really says that. I would love so much to know where this information is from.
Wait, can we do that for Glass Beach? Do people?
No,
we're not big enough.
I mean, yeah, you're not. I mean, you got to be like a person's name.
Sure. Okay.
All right. Anyway, I don't have between $1 and $5 million. I must admit that. I will be very honest about that.
I mean, So most of the time, I'm lucky if I have between $1 and $5.
That's low.
So you want to listen to Can't Die?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I've given you all time to pull up your streaming service, your streaming provider of choice, or whatever. Let's get started.
Okay, here we go.
I'm going to do the same thing, countdown. This is not it, but I'm going to do the countdown of 3, 2, 1, go. On go, we hit play.
Okay.
And everything. All right. So this is Can't Die by Chris Farren. Opening track, Can't Die. 3, 2, 1, go.
Loading. Ugh. What seconds are you at right now?
9, 10,
Oh fuck.
11, 12.
All right, I skipped ahead. All right, now I'm with you now.
Okay.
I just started singing. Yeah. I was wandering around the Fest in Gainesville. It's a little punk rock music festival in Gainesville. And I was bored, so I went back to my hotel room and I wrote this song.
Wow. Ooh.
I have not listened to this record in a long time.
It has been longer than before the last time that I had heard Born Hot, but I'm sure I've heard this record before the last time you have. And it's a competition, and I just won.
My friend Sean Stevenson, who was in a band with me called Fake Problems, plays drums. And my friend Casey Lee is playing the lead guitar stuff.
Yeah, the first time I ever saw you was at an outdoor event.
Side one.
Yeah. Where you did that was where the Undunkable came from, I believe.
Yes.
What a great riff.
Oh yeah, that's Casey. For people who don't know, Undunkable, there was a dunk tank at the record release party for Can't Die, and I got in the dunk tank, and people kept throwing balls at the thing, and it would kind of like, the thing was all fucked up, so I would fall sometimes. So I would say, even if I did get dunked, even if it looked like I got dunked, I was not getting dunked, and I was in fact undunkable.
Yeah.
That's my wife, Cassie, and our friend Melissa. And Melissa just had a baby like fucking 10 days ago.
Oh my God.
So
congratulations.
And it's Sean who plays drums. It's their baby together. They had sex and they had a baby.
Oh.
And it's a boy.
Oh, wow. Well, congratulations to them. They wanted it?
Yeah, they wanted it.
Okay, yes, congratulations. Also, the chorus on this is so good.
Thank you.
And it fits that register of where you're like, you're going
belting it out. Yeah.
Admittedly, though, sometimes when you do that, if I watch like a live performance of you, I get a little concerned for your vocal folds.
Yeah. Sometimes it's harder than other times.
Yeah. The human being.
I feel like when I wrote this song, it wasn't such a part of like the vernacular of everybody to say things like, I love this human being. Like people kind of say that a lot, now.
Yeah.
And that is annoying to me that I have a song called Human Being, because anytime I see that, I'm like, that's an annoying way to talk. And then I'm like, I'm singing about it. What's more annoying than talking about something? Singing about it. Great solo by Casey Lee.
Is Casey Lee the person that played with you live?
Yes, at that show, yeah.
And that's a person who's also the front of Worry on the cover of Worry?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I remember he went to he doesn't live in LA anymore, but we opened for Jeff at the Worry album release show at the Hi-Hat.
Yeah.
And Casey came wearing the same clothes with the camera, and he was just like posing. Very funny.
Yeah. I loved that show too, because you did a few songs as Antarctica Vespucci. And when I heard that you were opening for it, I was like, I got tickets and I was like, please do Antarctica Vespucci. Please.
Yeah, and we played Giving Up on You Too and the intro to Smells Like Teen Spirit.
And this is a nice subdued little track at track 3.
I've had, a lot is relative to my fan base, but a lot of my fans have used this song as their first dance at their wedding.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty nice.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, I'd say this is like one of the more straightforward like love songs I have.
Sure.
A lot of my love songs tend to focus on even just like the dark, like the darkness part of whatever, but this one doesn't as much.
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Damn, this record's really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's been a little while. Love this part.
Casey's guitar tone is so good.
Yeah, if you I don't know if I don't know how to get Jeff on here one way or the other, but if you two ever were available together, I would love to do Antarctica Vespucci.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Let me know if you get a hold of him. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that'd be fun.
What you want.
Great solo. Casey Lee. A lot of this record, there's a lot of Modest Mouse influence on this record. Especially like the woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. Little banjo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that left channel panned? Gotta love stereo. Gotta love stereo.
I love to pan.
I love to pan. Oh yeah, saying this is so surfy. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is kind of surfy. This is taking me back to a very particular time period. It's strange. I don't know if you're.
Too, actually.
Yeah.
This is a cool song. I made it with this thing.
Yeah. Watching you do this one live was really fun.
Oh, this was fun to play live, yeah.
And that's Jeff in the background, right?
Yep.
I mean, I had to ask. It's kind of obvious. Did you set out to write a song that short, or did it just happen?
It was a longer song that sucked.
Great.
So I just took the thing I liked about it and made it just like a tiny, fun little song.
Oh, yeah. This one is Say You Want Me. The other ones were Human Being Brighter and To Insecurity and Beyond.
Yeah.
And this one is also so catchy. This is like one of those songs where like the verse and the chorus are like as catchy as each other.
Thank you. I listened to the demo of this, not recently, but at some point, and I was singing it very differently. Same register, but I was like expressing myself in a weird way, and it really sounds like I'm pretending to be Dracula.
Oh.
In the demo, not in the real version.
Say that you want me. Ha. Whip, whip, whip.
Casey Lee and I, when we were like writing, when we were like working together to write his guitar parts, our rule is usually if it makes us laugh, then we'll do it.
Uh-oh.
I should mention for anybody in the chat who is makes music or wants to make music, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing in terms of recording, and I just went on YouTube and figured out what as I went what to do, and I am constantly having to relearn shit too. Really have no fucking experience recording stuff, but I've recorded all my records myself.
I know you recorded them, so do you all the mixing as well?
Yeah.
Do you master?
No.
Oh, okay.
I understand mastering, I guess, but I don't understand it enough
to do it. Yes. No, I get you. I am very impressed, honestly. Like the record sounds great. Like mixing, like the mixing and everything.
Thank you.
So does Born Hot. Except for that one song with the snare being too loud.
That's right. Honestly, snare's a little too loud on this song too.
Really?
Just in the first verse.
Oh, sure.
How dare you?
And this is still beating.
I love the style of this song. I would put closest to my listening habits at the time. Very Graceland, Paul Simon-y.
Damn.
What do you got, a dog?
Cat.
Cat, even better.
Yeah.
What's your cat's name?
Well, this is my partner's cat. Her name is Luna. And my cat, his name is Tig. Named after Tig Notaro.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Man, Casey's such a good guitar player. I'm just admiring.
Yeah, this very upbeat rhythmic guitar playing is so good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I just remembered that Matt Agrella, who is in a band called Look Mexico, plays horns on this song. Ganja. It's about being too high to answer the phone when your mommy calls you. I don't smoke like a lot of weed or anything. I guess I document it when I do.
Yeah, there's always a song. You've only smoked weed like 3 times, but you've written a song every time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this part's it's so good.
Yeah, usually when I have like horn stuffs on records, in the past I have like just if it's somebody that I know and trust, like I'll just be like, just write whatever you want and put it, and I will use it. Mm-hmm. And so that's what this was. Like I just let Matt. I gave him no direction at all.
Wow.
Because I kind of want to be surprised, and I trust him enough that anything he would come up with would be as good as anything I could come up with.
That's such a good quality. Like, I mean, I understand people who want like full creative control of stuff, and they really know what they want when they're looking for, strings, horns, and that kind of stuff. But I appreciate that because like I have a hard time like thinking about music and like broader like instrumentation like that.
Yeah, and it's like honestly it's helpful to not have to think about it,
Yeah.
And like to be able to focus on something else and just like have people you trust to fill in the gaps that you feel like maybe you wouldn't do as good of a job as them,
Yeah.
Song is also kind of like inspired by like the Bruce Springsteen songs that sound exactly like this, I guess.
Sure. And this one is I'm Not You.
There's like audio there's like a voice recording kind of thing going on in this one, and it's me and my wife in Iceland on our honeymoon.
Ooh. Millionaire Chris Farren going to Iceland on a honeymoon.
That's right.
How was that in excruciating detail?
It was great. It's like the most like otherworldly place I've ever been.
Sure. I've heard it looks kind of like alien-esque, like Martian at points.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. And when we were there, we went on kind of like a day trip, and it got dark at like 3 or something. And so we were driving back to Reykjavik in the dark, and there was like a blizzard, and it was it was the most scared I've ever been driving. And we were listening to the David Bowie record Black Star that had just come out.
Yeah.
And so it was like just an extremely intense experience listening to that record and driving home or driving back to Reykjavik. And then we made it back. And then the next morning we woke up and to the news that David Bowie died.
Whoa.
Pretty wild.
Oh, yeah. That was mentioned in Born Hot. Like, was it about Bowie dying or who? Oh,
yeah, it's like
at least Prince
like,
is still alive. Heath Ledger died. At least Prince is still alive. Okay, it wasn't Bowie, but
yeah. But I think originally the lyric was David Bowie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So as you continue forward with Chris Farren, the project, are you like, is there anything in you that desires to go back to like this style of songwriting, or are you going to lean further into like producing something that is extremely accurate to your live set?
I don't know.
Because I'm not saying one way or the other. I want to say right now, I love Can't Die and Born Hot, like both.
Yeah.
I think you produced really beautiful records, and the direction that you went for both of them is extremely effective. So
Thanks.
I would be happy with another Chris Farren release regardless.
Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know. I've been writing a little bit. I'm working on a record right now, but it's a different thing. It's going to be a Chris Farren record, but I wouldn't say it is the next Can't Die Born Hot type thing.
Is it kind of like the Christmas Farren thing?
I guess you could put it in that more in that category.
Sure.
Yeah.
I won't ask any more questions. Don't worry.
I hate to be like. I hate.
No. Don't worry.
It's a overused secret Mr. Secret band thing, but whatever. But yeah, I don't know what the next album, Chris Farren album, is going to be like, but I am interested to find out.
And is this Jeff playing sax on here?
Yeah.
Cool.
This is another example of I just said just write whatever you want.
Yeah.
I gave him like some like references, like I sent him some like Serge Gainsbourg songs that I liked and that I was kind of looking for the similar vibe, but other than that, I just said go for it.
There's an instrument or something that sounds like those like big like pipe tube things that like the Blue Man Group plays. It sounds like
on this song.
It sounds like maybe it's like an effect that's on the guitar or the bass or something. But I hear it. Dum 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 dum.
Oh yeah.
Or those like
I think it's just the bass.
The sticks that when you're in like elementary school, your music teacher gives to you, and you just bang them on the ground, and they produce notes and pitches and stuff.
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like to me. That was Flowers, and this is Everything's My Fault.
Have you ever heard Jason Schwartzman's Coconut Records album?
No.
You would love it. It's an incredible album.
I didn't even know that existed.
It's so good, but this song is like not a ripoff, but very heavily inspired by one of the songs on it.
Boom whackers. Thank you, chat. Boom whackers. Heart. Another great chorus.
Thank you.
Oh God. Does anybody tap you to help write choruses? You don't have to say names. I just want to. You can just say yes or no.
I mean, not really. No.
Oh, okay.
I haven't really done much writing with other people for their own stuff. I'm open to it if it's like people I know or friends. I tried a little bit to like dabble in like the pop songwriting stuff with people, but it was not very interesting to me.
Sure.
But it is interesting to me if I like a band or like are friends with somebody and would want to write a song. That's fun.
Yeah, hell yeah. Have you ever played a show with Cheekface?
No, but I think we have the same booking agent, and
maybe.
I mean, we did do a virtual show together. Huh?
Yes, yeah. Because I would love to see Chris Farren Cheekface show.
Yeah.
Chris Farren Cheekface, Illuminati Hotties.
I wrote a song with Sarah from Illuminati Hotties one time.
Okay.
I don't think we didn't do anything with it, but it was cool. It was like the first time we ever hung out too, so it's kind of neat.
I'm the one who broke your heart. And this is Don't Be Cruel. This is a really sweet song.
Thank you. This is probably every show I've played this song. I mean, also like Human Being, but like, I don't know. This is, I tend to use a 100-foot microphone cable and venture out into the crowd and wander around the audience with this song. I wonder if I will do that still.
Yeah. For that one part of your set, you put on a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A huge hazmat suit.
I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting to have to think about that kind of stuff.
There was like 3 different versions of this song before I settled on this one. There was like a just acoustic one, and then there was like a still like acoustic vibe one, until I basically just totally rehauled the whole thing and just kept the vocal melody and made it like this.
Oh wow, that's interesting. I like to hear that, because I have a song that I've had for like 6 years that I've tried to record a couple times and I've never been happy with. And the thing, my issue is I don't know what I want it to sound like.
Yeah, that's a rough thing. I once read that like for Under the Blacklight, a Rilo Kiley album, that they made that they made like 2 or 3 versions of each song and then picked which one they wanted to use.
Oh my God.
Which, I mean, that's not a perfect record by any stretch of the imagination, but there's a lot of great stuff on there.
Barely March says, this is the song that to me is famous for Chris Farren having said, this is a loop I found on the internet. Oh, that might be illegal, actually.
I wonder what I wonder what I'm talking about. I'm sure there's a fucking loop on it.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, I know what it is. It's like it's one of the melodies that's happening. It's like the doot. It's one of the like kind of background melodies.
Sure.
Oh, and you can hear Laura Stevenson back there. And at the end of the file that she sent me of her doing ba ba da ba, after it ends, I wish I still had this. I might have it somewhere. She just goes ba da ba da bang da bang. Very funny. If people don't know this, Laura Stevenson is legitimately the funniest person I have ever met, or probably will ever meet. It's
and this
probably
is
not something you would think immediately listening to her music, but she is truly the funniest person in the world.
And this is Until I Can See the Light.
This song is about Harris Whittles, a comedy writer who was like a guest on Comedy Bang Bang all the time. Very, very, very funny person. I didn't know him personally, and he died of a heroin overdose at some point when I was writing this record. And it was so weird how much it affected me for being somebody I didn't know at all. Probably because he was maybe similar age as me, and I don't know. But yeah, I wrote this song about him.
And it's another great song, and it's a great ending to the album too.
Yeah. And there's like a few other people it's about too, but that was like the impetus and the driving force of writing the song. I'm sorry, I'm having another gin. Glassbeach.com/gin. Use code Glassbeach for 70% off.
Not true, but go ahead and go get some gin yourself if you want it. Not affiliated legally. No sponsor or anything.
These are Glass Beach branded gins. It's I don't know if you can see that. My thing's really blurry. Can you see that?
Yeah. Even if it was crystal clear, it wouldn't say that because Glass Beach has no affiliation with gin whatsoever.
GALASSBEACH.
I'm not impressed.
Is that how you spell it?
I'm not impressed that you can spell Glass Beach.
Is that how you spell it?
It doesn't matter if you can spell Glass Beach. It doesn't mean it's on the wrapper.
Okay.
All right. That is how you spell it.
All right.
It's funny. I have a chord progression that steals a little bit from this song and a little bit of the melody that I'm like, upon a re-listen, I am realizing where I got it from.
That's fine.
Yeah, if I ever release that, I'll send it to you.
Please.
Do you think you'll end the next record with a huge climactic song?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
That could be funny.
The Gulf of Mexico. The window.
Or Stevenson in the back of that one too.
There we go.
Wow, we did it, and it's freaking 2 p.m. on the damn dot.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you like me?
Are you asking me or the audience?
You.
Of course I do.
All right.
Chris, I would like you even if your music was bad.
All right. Don't go crazy. Don't get wild. This has been so much fun.
This has been fun. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. You were super quick to respond when when I asked. It's funny. I often have a hard time reaching out to bands, not because like they're ignoring me, but because bands are notoriously bad at checking email or like social media or like stuff like that. And I don't really have a better way of reaching out to people.
Yeah.
But it just happens that we're both no ear buddies. So
right.
Yeah. So I just
I'm sure it happens to you too. Like I try to be like, respond to everybody and everything, but like some things will just like you'll see something and it will give you like anxiety for some reason that you can't even really recognize why it's happening, but you feel it. And then like you'll see it the next day and be like, oh, I have to do that. And then like the anxiety gets compounded,
Yes.
So like usually when I see something, I try to be like, fucking do it right now. Otherwise you're just going to get more stressed out about it.
No, I mean, the worst is when multiple people have access to like an email account.
Oh yeah.
And like someone will check an email and forget to mark it as unread.
Right.
And then we'll like lose something important and we're like, oh shit. Like that gives me anxiety as well. I mean, yeah, whatever.
Wow, the inner workings of Glass Beach Band. Fucking up the emails. And William's over there checking his precious Spotify streams. Where's my Spotify update? You open the email. I'm writing a script about Glass Beach.
Also, it's there.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. Thank you. Yeah. If you put it up here, we'll reach out to Jamie Loftus. We'll put it up and do something here now. Wouldn't it be so strange if like us and Jamie Loftus put on like a stage production together? We all live out in LA. We might as well.
Love it.
Yeah.
Let's get her done.
You remembered.
That's
there it
you.
is. That's me.
You.
That's me. Okay. I suppose I can take us out. But really, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Really appreciate you having me. I love the stuff you've been doing. And now I'm following.
And now you're following.
Twitter and Instagram. So I'll be abreast.
Hell yeah. And I'm looking forward to the next thing you release that is not the next album per se, but is music.
Sure, yeah.
With this project. I look forward to that. I look forward to Antarctigo Vespucci stuff whenever you do it. I'm also not one of those people who's like, where's the record? Or anything. I'll be happy if it comes out soon. I'll be happy if it comes out later. It's all good. Take your time. Make it good. Make it right. Feel good about it.
Are we leaving each other right now? Or we just?
No, I'm just gonna stop the stream and you can say one more thing to me afterwards. So we can.
I have one more thing to say.
Okay, cool. But off stream.
Off stream.
I've got one thing to say to you. Cool. All right, great. Oh, can I get your permission? Is it okay if I put this up on YouTube?
I love YouTube. I love what they do over there. It's one of my favorite websites. It's where I watch all my videos. Pop it up.
Great. Cool. So if you didn't get to catch the whole thing, or like if you know some people who didn't know about this, and they might be really interested, or they were not expecting us to cover Can't Die as well, and they bounced out right after Born Hot, then let them know this is going to be on the Second Glass Beach channel on YouTube, and it'll be in a playlist called Listen Along with all of the other listen alongs that I've done so far, with Dogleg and with Origami Angel and Pink Shift and Cheek Face and oh gosh, I hate it. I think I just forgot one person. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. But
it's the person you care about the least.
Hold on. I think subconsciously it's the person I care about the most.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So check all of those out. And next week, on Saturday, June 5th, right? Yes. Next Saturday, June 5th, I'm having Rat Boys on.
Wow.
And that'll be great. And
who better than Rat Boys? A band in the pandemic.
Yes.
So just I'm
top of it.
So impressed by them.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, like, it's so funny because like we've been streaming constantly, but then I look at their streams and I'm like, are we really? Are we streaming? Okay, cool. I'll take us out. I'm going to the talk screen. I need to grab a thumbnail really quick if you don't mind.
Oh, you want me to pose?
Oh, actually, yeah. Here, let's give me like a nice get the microphone like kind of out of your face a little bit. Let's see if we can get you can do one and then I'll go to mine. Yeah, get some nice light on there. Okay. Move a little bit to your right, I believe. There you go. Okay, now, yeah, there you go. That's good. Crouch down a little bit. And then whatever you want your facial expression to be, just like that. Great. Okay, we got it. Cool. That'll be helpful for the thumbnail. I'll get myself in there as well. What
are you pretending to be frozen?
Great. Okay, cool. Well, thank you, everybody. Rat Boys next week. I really appreciate it again, Chris. We do this I do this every Saturday. I'll bring you on as a co-host.
I'm in, baby.
I do this every Saturday at noon Pacific. The only time I won't be doing it is upcoming is June 19th because that's Juneteenth and I don't want to stream on that day. But June 5th, I'm doing Rat Boys. And then the following Saturday after that, I'm having Anjimali on to cover Give or Taker. Very excited for that one as well. It's going to be great. And then on June 26th, whatever the one after June 19th is. Yeah, June 26th is Bad Moves. And I love Bad Moves as well. Yeah, and we're going to be covering Untenable.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Yes. So I'm excited for that one as well. Thank you all for being here. I'll leave now. We're a few minutes over, but I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Purchase the merch, ! Listen in the chat. Brings you to the link tree for Chris Farren. You know you like the music. You can get digital copies. You can buy vinyl. You go and find it. Do whatever you need to do. I'm wearing Chris Farren merch right now, as you can see. And I would just encourage you. Supporting the artists that I cover on here supports me as well. It just does, because the better we can do for those artists, the more likely it is for me to get other artists on here to do this.
Oh, how devious!
Yeah. The little emo kingpin. That's me. Okay. All right, everybody. Have a good rest of your week. See you next Saturday.